Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to another Monday night live stream where we've got some Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 League with the AOR Apex Online Racing. We are round 4 at Zolder here today. Not a track that I particularly enjoy. The curbs in the middle sector are rather horrible, and the Mustang doesn't particularly like those curbs either. So trying to find a setup and basically the optimal route through those curbs, and that's the main chicane, shall I say, the first one that we'll come across on the lap, is going to prove rather tricky. But we'll see how we actually get on here in the race. The practice session that I'm doing, things are actually feeling pretty good at the moment, so that's at least encouraging. In terms of the lap times that I'm saying compared to everyone else, is what I am referring to here. But yeah, hopefully we can have ourselves another good race after what was a pretty interesting Monza last week, where we started in P11. We had some weird lag at the first chicane, which kind of crashed me off to the side and giving me a little bit of damage, but we drove through with the damage. It was a 90-minute race, all in the wet, and we managed to, well, we dropped down to 27th on the grid after the incident once I rejoined onto the circuit, but managed to recover back up into P11. So there's a very encouraging pace there, and hopefully we can continue that form here coming into this round. That is what I am. That's what I'm hoping for. So yes, it'll be an interesting race. Back to the usual 60-minute format here for this race at Zolder, rather than the longer 90 minutes that we had last round in round 3. But hopefully we can have ourselves a good result nonetheless. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves into the game now, as we only have about 20 seconds left in the session, and then we'll tick over into qualifying. And hello, Asturbo, Vital, Christian, Ben Milden, also Western Ash, wishing us well. Earlier on, Asturbo was saying you should start from the pits for safety reasons. Well, we'll see where we end up in the in qualifying. I think I'll probably end up risking it, just to see. I want to have some faith here in the tier 1 lads, but we shall see how we get on. Right. Waiting for one more car that's going through the final sector now. You can see on the radar, car number 9 is not in the top half of the field. They are in the top half of the field. Or was that? No, that's 9th position, sorry. Car 747, yeah. There's Lucas. Just coming to the line now, and then into qualifying we go. So let's get this underway.
Green line, go, go, go.
Right. Yes, Christian, agree. Also not the biggest fan of Zolder. Sector 1's alright. Not too much of a fan of the remainder of the circuit, though. It's quite funny, actually. I was looking last night as to how much of a different layout Zolder could get away with in the middle and final sector, and it's basically surrounded by residential area. Like the other side of the trees over here on the left is some quite nice looking rather large houses, so the actual possibility of even being able to alter the layout here is pretty much non-existent, because just on the other side of the trees is a road that allows residents to actually get to said houses. So kind of moving the circuit around beyond what it is already, like the walls that we see here on our left hand side on the outside, it's virtually impossible. Can only really be done with stuff in infield, but then again there's a BMX track off on the inside somewhere there, and there's also another small one kind of in and around sector 1 as well, in amongst all the solar panels. So actually being able to do much in terms of reprofiling the circuit is pretty much a no-no. Either way, getting ourselves into qualifying now as the guys in front leaving themselves quite large spaces. Let's see what we can do. See where we end up in qualifying. Hopefully we can qualify well and get ourselves up towards the top 10. At least the car feels good at this stage. Yep, track is optimum. Thought it would be, just wanted to make sure. Although it was the 28 degrees track temp, so tyre pressures might be a tad bit high, but not the worst thing. It's this chicane here that I absolutely hate, because that sort of thing happens.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Yeah, the Mustang's not the biggest fan. Of that chicane, it's not particularly comfortable to take, neither is that one, to be fair. Car bottoms out pretty hard. But then again, those two chicanes are effectively the backbone, the main characteristics of this circuit. Thank you very much, Gaming Wolf. Thanks for the well wishes. All the way from Morocco. Very nice. Flashbacks to Zolder Gate, yeah. A little bit conservative there. The first turn, I saw that I was going quite far to the inside, and there's a bit of an awkward bounce just before you get to that inside curb. If you're running too tight, that is. Bit of a better first sector. Tyre pressures are a bit high, but as I mentioned, the temperature's pretty high anyway, so I was kind of expecting that. It's a bit better. You have to take so much curb going through that chicane. I've just gotten lost all that time now with the rear end stepping out through the double right-hander and having to overcorrect. This cost all the momentum. Those 3.5 tenths that I had. Oh, this is an improvement over the bank lap. By 0.002 of a second. That's not a good exit there.
Yellow flag accepted.
I note that the first sector here was pretty good, so being half a tenth or so off isn't the worst. Especially if we can take that chicane a little bit better. Gain a bit more speed there. Natural translation of power that time. So an improvement, but not enough. Just going to go for the same again. I think in terms of fuel, our PB is a 27.7. However, theoretically, in that PB, I threw away 3 to 4 temps in the final 2 corners. So it could... Well, we have the potential for 27.3, but converting that, it's going to be a real challenge. Especially when you've got 2 cars that have just come out of the pits here immediately in front of you. Let this Mustang here go through. Try and find ourselves a little bit more space.
Clear on the left.
Nice lovely gap here behind them. We can probably utilise.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Hello Dora. Hello Dor. How are you both doing?
Yellow flag.
Oh, ready?
Charging front.
That's alright, it's kind of the first lap anyway, so it's not the worst thing. Let's figure out where we can find out some additional time. Definitely time to be found in the first 2 corners, that's for sure. Might bail on this. Fresh tyres. Just go again. If we can get ourselves ahead of 482, that would be great. Nice lovely gap there, but I don't think we will. No, we won't.
Yellow flag accepted.
Take the nice lovely bit of space behind them though. Not as big, but still plenty of room here. Right. And build ourselves up here. Hopefully
Slow car ahead.
we can get ourselves a good set of laps. Wider than I want it to be. Oh, just skim the gravel there.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, we've got some nice lovely space.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Messy last couple of corners. Didn't quite get the line right there.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Slow car ahead.
Right, that chicane is where I really need to nail it and improve. Let this thing go. Use all the space that's here for us. I hesitated
Yellow flag in
all
sector
three of those
Yellow flag, be
corners in sector 1 there. It's a much better chicane there though. Front end washed a little bit there, didn't want to tuck in. Too deep.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Still, it's an improvement.
Session is now
Up into the top 15. Only a tenth off of my PB, but there was a tenth or two in that first sector as well. Feel like I lost a little bit in that area. Oh, it's gonna be a tricky race, that's for sure. Someone's just gone quicker. And yeah, tyres probably will drop off. I don't know how much they're actually going to actually drop off over the period of the race, because I didn't do the practice race last night, and I haven't really done any proper long stint running, so we're venturing into the world of the unknown. But let's see what we can do. And yeah, 27 is happy that I'm in it, but there was certainly time that was left on the table. Let's see, we're at 27 degrees. To say I did get another 10th, that would have been another 5 positions. Would have put me up with boring. But still, kind of up in the... close to the top half of the field. Can't complain too much. I don't think. Although this I have not done yet. What are we doing? 27s. Come on, Yorkie, basic math. And 7.5. Go 107. Tires are used. Don't really think there's going to be anything that I want to change. Other than maybe that single click. And there. It's because I'm very worried about the tyres over the course of the stint. Obviously, as the wear on the tyres comes in, the tyre pressures will drop off. So that is a concern. We're also starting, I believe, kind of around 6 PM. It looks similar to Hymo. That's funny. I made this all myself. So I'm expecting a slight tyre pressure change needed at the pit stop. I'd rather go a tad fraction high, I think, and not just because the curves as well, that could lead to some pressure loss. Taking those quite aggressively. Yeah. I did see a setup or two that actually had like proper damper values. But I wasn't keen on the aero because they had the ride up to accommodate for the curves, and I've done that in the past on the Mercedes
20
previous
seconds.
race or previous season here in AOR at this circuit, and it did not work. Kind of worked for the chicane, but it didn't work over the course of the race. I was just losing time everywhere else. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Stay single file.
Let's see. Hopefully this works. Where are we on our inside there? Oh, to choose for Paul Ricard, Ferrari or Ford. I think the Ferrari. If I remember rightly, last season Ferraris were crazy quick in a straight line there. But yeah, it does depend on what the BOP was. Obviously the Ford's good in a straight line, it's good on the brakes, but I remember, pretty sure it was the Ferraris that were pulling past me, at least on the straights, but that just might have been missed out. Right, usual formation lap. Into the tyres and brakes. Hello, DRG. I shall be doing my best to send it over the chicane in the most safest of manners possible. Thank you very much, Oliver. Hello, Graham. How's it going, mate? Thank you very much for the well wishes, ladies and gents. Hopefully we can have ourselves a good race here. Okay, here we go. Lining up now. 2x2. Gonna be on the outside, kind of where I want to be actually. Nice inside for turn 2.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Underway racing. Lambo behind's got a slightly better
Car
start.
on the left. Clear on the left. We have some light damage at the rear of the car. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Didn't really have anywhere to go.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
In that situation, so it's a repeat of last week. Can we call back the paces?
Car on the left.
Do a nice recovery drive.
Clear on the left.
Just hope that the damage that we did pick up on the rear is very light. 33s.
Car on the right.
Ah,
right.
the fuck is that? That was someone else going down the inside there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Clearly outbrake themselves. That was not the Mercedes, I know that much. So, 29th place. Got our work cut out.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
That's one. There he goes again.
Well done, mate. First and last.
Slow down. Nope, nope. So that's going to be our first warning net. This is the problem with Zolder. It's so hard to overtake. You have to be super aggressive. Yeah, the chicane's horrible.
Behind the car in front in sector 2.
Very true, Michael.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, the Verstappen wannabe. Track should be for GT4s only. Yeah. The car in front of Honda. I think that was first time they've hit us. It's quite annoying, so we've got quite a bit more pace than the cars in front of us, but it's so severely hampered by everyone being so close. I'm not sure who it was who dived down the inside of us earlier. It might have been Kaz Lucas. We'll have to have a look in the replay.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's a freebie. Try my best to bail out of it. God damn, I hate this circuit. Yeah, well, I suppose, but that obviously wasn't intentional. I was trying to back out, but they didn't want to leave any room at all. Try and actually set some decent laps here. Just clear. Hello, Johnny. How's it going, mate? messy. It's not going good. About 7 or 8 positions down from where we started. This track's a little bit chaotic. Hello, Jacko. Oh, that's deep. Down in the 28s. Not dipping the wheels in the gravel. It's bad. Oh, there's a spinner up at the last corner.
Slow car ahead.
That's the first. No, I think it's just the temperature of the track and how I'm pushing the tyres. I am abusing these a fair bit. Track temps 29.
Losing time in the car in front in sector 3.
Yeah, the optimal tyre pressure window now is like 26.2 up to 27.0. So it's much lower than it was previously. For version 1.9, I think. That's the car behind that's got a penalty. I think the V12 Aston Meta. Quite a tricky car to drive there, that's the problem. Oh, I've got pressure loss now on the front left. After taking that curb. Seconds for the car in front. Back in front, starting to battle away. One more lap and then pit. So these tyres don't feel great. And I want to try and jump as many of these cars as possible. Optimal line through there. Hope I'm far enough back here to avoid running into the back of the cars in front. Done off the damage repair. So can't be affording to lose those 7 seconds. Excuse me. Oh, dear me. I think he killed someone. I don't think he's for an interview.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Oh, we're right in amongst all the leaders. Das ist nicht gut. The thing is, we have got a little bit of space to pack him behind. That's the worst bit.
Faster car behind you.
It's on the outlap. Just try not to take too much of that chicane, and it's quite tricky to do when you've got what is going to be a much faster car coming up behind you as well. Right, we need good laps here. You can drag me along, it just needs to get a little bit closer.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, let's chase Papa. Yep, following it. Annoyingly, I see a couple of cars up in front who have pitted after us. So that's not off-putting.
There's the time of the car in front in sector 3. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. The car is exiting the pits. Watch out.
20-second penalty, really. It still eats curves, just not as well as it used to.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
David's lost a ton of time. Well, that worked rather nicely, and that was a pretty important move.
You're halfway through, not over yet.
Oh yeah, it was in that corner as well, wasn't it? He probably thought the same. He's like, oh, we've been here before. Weren't that much better that time. Then again, he knew that I got a 20-second penalty, so there's no point in him really fighting me all that hard, because he was just going to get the position back anyway. Hey Daniel. Like it went rather defensive there. Yeah, way too much coke. Because Lucas might be starting to struggle with tyres a little bit. Just get pit pretty early. It doesn't feel particularly nice over the curbs. Some curbs it feels fairly good. Others it really doesn't. Cars up ahead battling away. Quite getting the grip out and the run out of corners. Board heavily. You've done a 27.4. Jeez. I haven't actually managed 27.4. Theoretical was a 27.3. Good move.
Clear on the right.
good move by that Mercedes. No, the AMG was coming. Been closing down on me for a while. They're on much fresher tyres.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Let me rejoin the track first, then give me the warning. Yeah, as you can see. In the end, I didn't actually gain any time. Yeah, it's ACC's system that they use for calculating how much time you've gained.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector
2. Max got it done. Annoyingly not close enough here to capitalise on any moves. Steady on, boys. Going for position. Time we lost there in that lap. Rear right tyres not having fun. We get smoother on the accelerator off turn 1.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Back on track. It's a bit better. Quite so sideways. Another 15 minutes.
The car ahead is sector 3.
Feels like this race has been going on forever. It's not been an enjoyable one. Just don't think this track is good for GT3 racing. Yeah, although he struggles with this chicane, this is his weakest point. As you can see, we're always getting time on him there. But yeah, in the other spots, he's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't help that the rear does not feel settled. For me on this setup, I just don't have the traction. It's something I've struggled with massively, trying to solve without losing too much lap time.
Gaining on the car ahead is sector 2. Yellow flag is in, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Chop my nose there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Made that tight.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, there's some intense racing in this. It's the only thing I will say. That'll be a bit too much. Nope, illegal. Okay. Saw that wall coming. Pressure's certainly dropped on the front left there. And the rear left, and the rear right. It's only the front right that's stayed up. No arrow, I'm using track AR, so
The car in front in sector 3.
it's tracking my head movement, putting that into the game. Probably shouldn't have done that going right into the braking zone, but close. Yeah, so it's me controlling it, not the game's look to Apex helmet camera stuff. Works similarly to VR, but on I'm using the actual ultra-wide monitor rather than VR headset. Still another 7 minutes to go. So the car's up in front, staying about all the way. Cable line going into the corner there. Oh dear. Well wide of the apex there. Losing ground to Billen, but we are catching the cars up in front by a tenth or two. Though Ache up behind is closing in. That bright orange Lamborghini. I really don't know why the patrons at AOR voted for the circuit. It's not somewhere like Bathurst where you can actually overtake in a couple of places. Kaz Lucas might start really struggling on his tyres now in these last few minutes. Seems everyone else is bunched up behind him. A little bit surprised there. I was expecting a warning for that one. Oh, dearie me. It's a good thing the Lamborghini behind us dropped off a little bit. Otherwise they would be right there on my rear bumper now. go for that. Oh! Relay position. Not that we're going to hold on to it for long. Yeah, the AMG really struggles with those curves. It's not too much of a shock to see them spinning off.
Flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Well, at least that's that done and dusted. It was not a race I enjoyed, that is for sure. What were the state of the tyres? So no graining or blistering on any of them. And the wear wasn't too bad on the front, it's just the rear. Rear always is horrible in this car and always gets worn a lot more. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's see what happened with the replay. Don't say my replay is forked and I've got no space there for a replay. Yeah, I agree with that. Cool. What is going on there? Right. Oh, this is okay, ladies and gents. Don't know why my replay is so short. Messing about. And now it looks like the stream might be lagging a bit. Joy, what is going on with this sort of time in the evening? Seems to be doing all sorts of weird stuff. Yeah, it's coming up showing that the stream is struggling. I do wonder if I've kind of hit a limit in terms of the number of replays and such. Something to do with that. Nope, it's not just you, it's me on my own. We had exactly the same thing last week. I can definitely get rid of. Definitely get rid of. I mean, only marginally? Maybe? I'm just going through and deleting a bunch of replays here. Practice races and things like that that I definitely don't need anymore. A whole bunch There's another one I can get rid of. That. That. Settled again. It does look better on my end. It's still showing that YouTube's got an error. But yeah, strangely, my replays don't seem to be working properly, so I'm not entirely sure as to why that is, but that's a little bit frustrating because I wanted to have a look back and see what the incidents were going on at the at the beginning of the race. I haven't changed any settings recently, as far as I know. So, yeah, max replay length is still an hour and 15 minutes. Replay quality is epic, so I'll drop that down to high just to see if that changes anything. But no, whenever I go into the replay, it's showing as being very much bugged for me, so I may have to get the replay off of someone else to take a look, see if anyone is willing to share it real quick. Dear me. There you go, asking. Oh dear me. But yeah, let's see if anyone does come back real quick with replay they can actually share, but I'm not entirely sure that they will do. Or they can do. This quickly, but either way, that was a race to forget for me. Yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy that one. I don't particularly enjoy the track, so that certainly wouldn't have helped things. But it is what it is. At least that race is now done, dusted. It's out the way. We can move on to not that GT3 Season 7. Eh, you mad? Season 17 now. Misano next week, so that should be good fun, actually. Wet weather Misano race. That should be good fun, actually. Remembering what Misano was like in the wet a few seasons ago. Aha, someone there's very kindly sent the replay, so that is downloading now. Hopefully we can get that up and going in the next 5 minutes or so. Excuse me. But yeah, let us know what you thought of that race. Everything a bit scruffy on my part in a couple of places. It's really weird why tonight's replay is so screwed up, because it's the full size. It's just not worked for me at all. Halfway through done downloading. Oh dear. But yeah, Misano next week. The week after we got Indianapolis, and then finishing off at Kailami. So we got a few good tracks to finish out the rest of the season on. But yeah, not a fan of Zolder personally. first sector's alright, but the second and third sector is just a little bit too tight, and the GT3 cars are a little bit too big. It probably would work with GT4s, but yeah, it's just a tad bit much. Let's go. Spectator. Hey, right. We are in. Okay. So, take a look to see what was happening with everything in this race. So, here we go then with the race start. Got away from the lights, wasn't the best. Yeah, I was a little bit hesitant there. Could have been a little bit quicker. Caught that. Let's go take a look at that from the heady cam, so you'll probably get a little bit better idea as to what was going on. I did see what was happening there. This McLaren was going into the back of the Mustang, and had to not turn in to avoid that, but obviously the BMW was there. And then that was them going round, and it was just the tiniest of little clips. You want to see from Kaz Lucas's point of view. Yeah, you got onto the brakes a little bit later than I would have liked for him to have done. Like here, to me, is perfectly fine because you wanted to roll out of the way of this lot that's coming here in front of you. But it's kind of roundabout now that you actually want to be going onto the brakes. This is I'm coming past, and it's not until basically there and making contact. It does go to pretty much full pressure, but hey ho, that is that. We managed to get ourselves back onto the circuit, but not in the place that I wanted to be. So way down the grid. It's kind of hard to know what exactly to do in this sort of situation, kind of going around the outside of the Mercedes. A little bit too much curve there. Ah, it was the Mustang. Wondered what that was about. Yeah, I knew it wasn't the Mercedes there and then in the moment. So I saw on the radar the third car coming in. Wasn't great. Oh, excuse me. And this was all fun and games in and around through here. I think this is where Kaz Lucas went for the move and actually managed to make it very nicely work. Mercedes there was quite facilitating. It could have been a lot worse, yeah, but still pretty frustrating. Is this where we went side by side and I got shoved wide? be the next lap then. Yeah, it was. So it all came from getting a good run here. They were very loose. Going through the chicane. Just about left me room there. No, I think I used probably a little bit too much throttle to maintain that position. I think this is lap where we had the incident. Not too sure what to think of this one. I mean, sure, I didn't really get in a position to... Okay, yeah, that is on me. Really on me. I think I came back from a little bit further back than I thought there and then in the moment, and yeah, I didn't quite pull up as much as I wanted to. This was a good move by Billen. I thought it was going too deep, but I actually managed to get a good drive off the exit. Good close racing. Oh, look at that. Really nice and close. I think there was damage on the car as well. Yeah, here it was. I was going to say, there was a moment where it was all very close and very intense. Nice. Well, there we go. There was a bit of a look at the race. I don't think there was too much else really to show other than that. I mean, we made a relatively good move on Clifford, and another Mustang made a pretty good move on us. But yeah, those were the main highlights, as it were. But yeah, same time again next week. There definitely won't be any videos or anything this week, because it's a busy one for me. And then at the end of the week, me and Alice are off to Brussels for the weekend to go take a look at their Christmas market and that. So that'll be pretty fun. But we'll be back in time for the race on Monday. So look forward to seeing you, ladies and gents, then. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in and showing the support. If you did enjoy the race and the live stream, please leave a like. It's helped me out an awful lot with the YouTube algorithm and all that sort of thing. And yeah, hope to see you again next week. Till then, have fun, stay safe, look after yourself. care.